Hi guys, it is winter in Colorado and crazy things happen. So I just wanted to show you kind of a strange phenomenon, and I figured I'd share it with you before my review. So as you can see, this is my driveway, basically 100% clear, and then you can see the nice pile of snow next to it, and on this side as well. Yeah, it's crazy, and like the street is covered with snow, but our driveways are pretty much basically clear. It's crazy, but it's Colorado. That's what I have to deal with. I planned on being totally out of the house. I had a meeting at my school at 9 in the morning, and the school was like, oh, we're delayed until 10. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll call them at 10 and see what's going on. And then at 10 they sent me a text, and we're closed. So anyway, I finished Evermore. So Evermore is by Alison Noel. It's the first book of the Immortal series, and it's kind of hard to explain. So there's this girl, she has a sister and, you know, a mother and a father and a dog, and they are all traveling, I can't remember where they were going, and they get into a car accident, and everyone dies except for her. So she has like a lot of survivor's guilt and all that junk, but on top of that, after her death, her survival out of death, whatever, she starts seeing ghosts. Most notably, the ghost of her dead sister, who has stayed behind and is, you know, hanging out with her. Obviously, the main character's name is Ever, as Evermore. She moves to a different school, she is moving on with her life, and she goes to school one day, and there's this kid, Damon, and he's, like, really attractive, and he's really smart, and he's really nice, and whatever else. So obviously she becomes attracted to him, as does every other person she knows. So they date for a while, and then she has to deal with her psychic abilities and like her dead sister and things going on in her aunt's life. She tries to get through it. She gets wrapped up in this world of immortals. They're not vampires, they're just undead beings. I can't really say anything else without ruining things. Yeah, you're just gonna have to read it. It's really good. I was actually surprised by how much I liked it. I started reading it a while ago, and as mentioned before, I lost all my notes when I switched phones over, because my other phone just, like, broke. So I don't really remember what my feelings about the book were at the beginning. I only remember small things. My biggest and only remembered problem with this book is the ending, and I'm not the only person who's had this problem. The last couple chapters are very anticlimactic. So at the end of the book, there's a fight scene. There's actually two, but the first fight scene is, you know, her whatever, battling it out with this person, and then she gets saved and she finds a way out of it. But then you know, no conflict ever ends if you just, like, run away from it. So she then has to do the same battle later, but both endings to each battle is just meh. So, I mean, things get, like, real intense during the fight, like, teeth are knocked out, and, like, punches, and, like, people being thrown across the room, whatever. But the endings to the fights are just nothing. Like, there's no. So it's a little bit of a struggle, because you're expecting, like, death and destruction, and then nothing happens. But the ending is also summed up in, like, 10 pages, like, the whole ending to the whole thing. Not the best ending in the world. It kind of felt like she was like, oh, I only have 300 pages in order to write this whole novel. Yeah, I gotta finish this book because I'm on page 290. But in the end, I really liked it. I really liked the characters. They were a love-hate relationship for me. Sometimes Ever made stupid decisions, but all in all I liked her. A couple of her friends and people that she knew, you know, they were okay. But most of the time it was like with any human, you know, you don't like everything about them usually. One thing that I do remember at the beginning of the book, there's, as the book goes on, it gets less, I don't know how to explain. I don't know what the word is, but at the beginning she uses a lot of big, like, SAT words, and towards the end it's much more just relaxed and calmer diction. And I don't know how to explain that, but it was almost like she was trying to impress us with her word choice, and towards the end she was like, I don't care, they already know, they know what I look like, they know how I write. It's only $10 if you want to help support the author, but you can also probably get it from your local library. I bought mine, or someone gave it to me, I don't even remember, but I own it now. So I gave it a 4, I really gave it a 4.5. The 4 was because I rounded down, and the 4.5 was because of the ending. I really wanted a little bit more. I would not have minded reading a few more pages if I had gotten a better ending, but I mean that's just not what happened, so that's pretty much it. I have to go feed this one, and get ready for work, because I'm not wearing this to work. It's just not happening. No, I think it probably just gets sent home. Yeah, now I'm getting another call. So I will see you guys again in a couple days with another video.